OCD recovery was step 2. Hi, I'm Julie, author of My Monsters books that I wrote to help younger children with OCD, and I've also published some guides as well to help families through OCD. And I'm doing this little mini series every Monday to try and help families start tackling this OCD monster. So in last week's, if you haven't already seen it, just check back on last Monday's, and I covered how important it is to do step 1, which is to fully understand how OCD operates. Otherwise you haven't got a chance in hell of overcoming it. So step 2 is then, if you're pretty certain, you've written it all down and think, yeah, do you know what, this really sounds like OCD rather than something else, you need to then book an appointment with your doctor, because you need to get an official diagnosis so that they can rule out any other conditions that it could be that could have similar sort of traits, all right? So then step 2 is to go to the GP. So write down anything and be quite specific for the doctor, because it's obviously going to help him to actually diagnose it if he knows a full history of what's going on. So keep a little diary and just tell him what sort of things are they doing over and over again, what sort of things you think may have triggered it, and why you think it is OCD as opposed to something else. And I say one of the biggest clues is there's always got to be an intrusive thought, and there's always got to be repetitive behaviours. It's not just going to be something that's soothing, it's repetitive behaviours that's going to impact their everyday life. So if you're convinced it is OCD, that's the second step. You want to get an official diagnosis, and then they will hopefully then refer you for professional therapy. But based on all the messages I'm getting, it sounds as though therapy and help and professional help is a long way down the track. So tune into next week's. Don't forget to like and save this video, and don't forget to follow me, because next week I'll share with you some tips of what you can do for OCD recovery while you're waiting for professional support.